This Iran-Israel war shit has just really made me disgusted with both sides of the fucking argument and everybody in the middle. The disgust started initially when I saw how many of y'all just had this unbridled fucking trust for a politician, Donald Trump. And it's not Trump derangement syndrome that's making me say this. He's a politician. And I watched y'all all have all of these fucking excuses since his first term as it relates to he's not a politician. I could kind of believe that in the beginning. Like, I get it. Some of y'all not old, right? So y'all don't know that there's been actors that have been presidents before, entertainers. Y'all don't know that. Y'all don't know, Arnold Schwarzenegger was the governor of California. Y'all just don't, some of y'all just don't know, right? In the beginning, I'm like, all right, I get it. He's not a politician, and if he moves differently, then cool. He's got better marketing. I like him. He's flashy. I've always liked him. I read The Art of the Deal when I was in fucking high school. But like it turned into, first it was just the gun people. They was just like, oh, he's gonna save our Second Amendment rights. He pushed for the bump stock shit. Supreme Court overturned that. So it ended up kind of okay. But I was there at the NRA convention when right in the front row, when he said the 8-year assault on your Second Amendment rights have come to an end. I was there. So to then push for bump stock bans and all this other shit and da-da-da-da, I was already disenchanted, right? But then over time, the Biden stole the election, all of that, he gets back, and it's an amazing story. I love a good story. I love a good movie. The story's amazing, but it does not mean that he hasn't moved like a politician. And I watched this speed up of this Iran-Israel shit, and when some of us just asked a question, just ask, this don't look like what we voted for. This looks like you're actually getting us into a war, and at least in your first term, there was no new Middle Eastern war. He didn't pull us out of Syria, all those troops, Yemen, but all of them presidents do that. So I'm not one of them bleeding heart liberals that's gonna act like, oh, Trump did it, not acknowledging that Obama bombed more black nations than any fucking body, right? So there's room there, but at the same time, when it taps into you're about to take us into wars, those of us that was just having a question about it, I watched you fucking dick riders jump up there with the same trust the process energy that you said he was going to do while Hillary ain't in jail then. That you said he was going to do while Fauci ain't brought up on charges yet. That you said he was going to do where all of the pedophiles and remember the QAnon shit? Military tribunals, and he was kind of vaguely insinuating that that's what the fuck he was going to do. None of that fucking shit happened. It didn't. See, what I recognize is a lot of y'all not really real patriots. You're not. You want a leader that's going to pat you on the back or kind of give you some love and says the things that you kind of like, but you're not active in your community. You're not civically engaged. You just are against the horrific entity that is the Democratic Party. And there's nothing wrong with being against Democrats when they got bad policy, but what are you for? You just jumped out there and dick rode somebody that started to move in a way that was in direct opposition to how he campaigned. And those of us that are actually patriots that put our work and our energy and our time and our sweat for our communities, locally, state, America, whatever, y'all actually jumped out there and said we were wrong because we questioned the motive. Now, I get it. Some of the stuff we don't know. I get it. And y'all like, trust the process. Fuck trust. We don't trust any politician, and fuck what you heard. Donald Trump is a politician. If you the president, you a politician. Stop. All of these fucking cliches and cute slogans that y'all like to run to is really just a justification for your need to fucking dick ride and be led. So y'all are the first batch of people that I'm fucking disgusted with. Disgusted. And I give y'all first because I expected more of you motherfuckers. I expected more of you patriots to not be dick riders for the state that hard. I expected y'all to not operate like fucking Democrats and not just dick ride our guy when it's clearly something looking suspect just because it's our guy. I expected more of you. That's why y'all first. The second layer of you greasy motherfuckers that I'm disgusted by is you sons of bitches that's Democrats that jumped all the way out there like this is unconstitutional. What he's doing with Israel and Iran. This is unconstitutional. He didn't ask for constitutional congressional approval. You didn't know about the fucking War Powers Resolution, but nonetheless, before we even get to that, y'all jumped out there. He was so unconstitutional. You motherfuckers was helping them print the fucking money from the Fed and get it over to Ukraine. Y'all motherfuckers don't mention the Constitution. You AOC, Talib, whatever the fuck her name is, toenail biting bitches. All of y'all on the left don't say shit about the Constitution, want to shit on the Constitution when it's your turn. But as soon as he did the War Powers Resolution, small strikes, and I wasn't a fan of the strikes at first because it looked unconstitutional. But y'all jumped to, we gotta defend the Constitution. You fucking contradictory, forked tongue, speaking out of both sides of your mouth, pieces of shit. Now you anti-war. Now you anti-war. All of a sudden. Now we gotta protect the troops. You motherfuckers was getting everybody's child. Ukrainian children killed, fucking Russian, children killed. We just gotta support. We gotta support. But then when these Republicans say the same shit, we gotta support our Israeli allies. You motherfuckers get up in arms while taking AIPAC money, simply because Trump said it. Fucking disgusting. But I expect that from y'all. I should expect it from the Republicans. But I expected it less. But I 1000% expected it from y'all. But goddamn, y'all was so fast. And so you was just a fucking $2 whore on a Friday night. God damn. And the contradiction, even though expected, is just as fucking slimy. Second group that I fucking am disgusted by. And lastly, you. All of you motherfuckers that saw this Israel-Iran thing. 1 minute we about to be damn near in World War III. 1 minute we not in World War III. 1 minute Trump says we got a ceasefire. Then Iranian officials say we never agreed to no agreed to no ceasefire. It's just back and forth, back and forth. And regardless of if you was calling people fear-mongers, because some of you Republicans just trust the process. Just, you guys are fear-mongering, right? And some of you motherfuckers are just warmongers. And both of those people, calling people fear-mongers and being warmongers, ironically, that was on the right. You Lindsey Graham, John McCain motherfuckers. Both of them types is on the right. But regardless of which end of these people was saying what through it all, the third group of people that was just shook in between, like, are we going to war or are we not? When I was posting about it, saying this is what's happening, this is what's happening, this is what happening, I'm explaining what's happening in the moment and telling people to be prepared. So the third group of people is the people that act like they wanted to be prepared. I said, yo, this might be going on. Are you prepared? Do you understand the imminent threat? Do you carry a firearm? If this sleeper cell thing is real, right? If it might be a false flag. I said all of this shit. I said you need to be able to defend yourself. Y'all, I said comment civics, comment threat, comment solutionary 9. Y'all commented all of that shit. Comment, threat. As long as the fear, which people could perceive as the fear mongering was active, you motherfuckers took a step and you didn't fucking finish. The vast majority of y'all that signed up for the class, that commented, ManyChat, got the automated link right to your DM, made it come right to you. You motherfuckers didn't even sign up. And you the most dangerous motherfucker. Because we can't count on you for shit. The people that's going to be contradictory like leftists, we can count on them to be contradictory. The people that's going to be neocons, we can count on them to be fucking neocons. Rhinos. Dick-riding Trump motherfuckers, we can count on them to be dick riders and never have any objective critique of Trump. We can expect that. But you motherfuckers are even more dangerous because nobody knows where the fuck you gonna land. You start some shit, you never finish. You understand the importance of getting training, but you don't invest in yourself to defend your own motherfucking family. Fuck you for a second. When I put up them videos and say, this is potentially this, but let's keep, it's a recurring story. It's breaking, but let's keep an eye on it. But this is important. And something in your mind goes, damn, if war go down right now, I don't know how to defend my shit. You understand the importance of it, right? And then as soon as that same media tell you some shit, no, we good, you go right back to your relaxed state. So we don't know what the fuck you are. Never mind the fact that media lies. Never mind the fact that this has not been fully confirmed. Never mind the fact that Israel and the United States pump faked Iran right before they hit them with a strike. What makes you think Iran might not do the same shit? Act like they're gonna take a peace deal and start nuking shit, because allegedly they got fucking nukes. The 6 missiles that dropped at the 6 different nuclear facilities, no proof of that. Intelligence for 20 years says the opposite, but nonetheless, we have no proof that none of those capabilities were destroyed. Actually, to the contrary. The Russian Secretary of Security Council is like, man, they moved that fucking uranium and the utensils to make that shit before the hits even came. Y'all fucked up a little bit of the shit, they gonna get right back to it. So what would be the reason that Iran wouldn't pump fake just like Israel pump faked them and America pump faked them? But y'all not thinking about that because y'all never really fucking pay attention to information, or even better, you don't apply the fucking information. I'm disgusted with your type because you ain't even solid enough to stand on some shit I disagree with. We don't know what the fuck you are. You quicksand. Can't no foundation of lies even be built on your bullshit. You understand that it's important. You say you want to do some shit, and you don't fucking follow through. Your fucking children can't even fucking rely on you. Disgusting. All of you motherfuckers. This is why I don't fuck with none of y'all. I fuck with people that want to get better and want to be solutionary. I don't fuck with Republicans. I don't fuck with Democrats. I damn near barely fuck with libertarians, and I'm a libertarian. You know why? Because everybody got a problem with application and intellectual consistency. All of you inconsistent motherfuckers, if you're so inconsistent that you won't even invest $20 in yourself to get the information that's yours forever to defend your family after recognizing that it's fucking scary times out here, and we was this close to a potential war, maybe nuclear. We fighting a bunch of proxy wars, meaning we, the United States government, United States, because we here in this country, we fighting a bunch of proxy wars. You recognize that you bought a gun, don't train with it, don't got no ammo for it. I heard all of these stories before. Don't do shit to improve self. Don't go to the gym. Don't work out. Keep talking about you going to get in shape. Keep talking about you going to start focusing on your diet. You've been saying that shit since they shut the country down in 2020. Oh, I'm going to take this time, these 2 weeks to slow the spread. I'm going to read that book. Man, my man Mike, let me show y'all this shit right here. This the Solutionary book of the month for June and July, right here. Law of Success by Napoleon Hill. And my personal reading is Divine Quintessence by my man Mike Rashid. All of you motherfuckers said you was gonna read or develop a skill or some shit for the 2 weeks to slow the spread. You ain't picked up a motherfucking book yet. At what point are you gonna, hey, listen, I ain't gonna argue with you, but I'm gonna ask you these questions. At what point are you actually gonna fucking improve, bro? Like on some real shit, At what point are you, don't front for me. Yo, threat, Maj, I need to take that class. Cool, here's the info. The whole Solutionary 9 is $99. I watched you motherfuckers on the finals last night, game 7. I drove around, I seen you motherfuckers at the bar, and the NBA finals is a low rating, one of the most lowest. But I watched y'all at the bar. I hear y'all talking about the Beyonce concert in Atlanta. I hear y'all talking all of this shit, spending thousands of dollars on bullshit, won't spend $99 to get a lifetime membership to all of this information, but you got so much to fucking say. Right? Don't front for me. When are you going to improve for your fucking self? That's a legit question, bro. And if you fall into any one of these categories, if you offended, hey, listen, I don't know what to tell you. I'm just sharing my truth, what I see. I'm not bound by no donors and no shit like that. I don't even give a fuck if y'all buy Solutionary 9, buy merch. I don't give a fuck. I just don't care. I do care that you actually stick to some shit and get better, because maybe our nation wouldn't be fighting all these fucking proxy wars and starting all of these fucking fights. We falling for the Hegelian dialect. The U.S. was not involved. Israel bombed Iran. That's supposed to be they smoke. Israel didn't ask us to be a part of it. We go over there starting some shit, blow it up, then say, hey, now's the time for peace, then provide the solution. That's Hegelian dialect 101. Maybe we wouldn't fall for this shit if y'all actually were fucking solid fucking Americans. And that's what I'm concerned about. You ain't got to get the class from me. We got it for you, no doubt. When you're ready, tap in. But when are you going to take that internal view of self and genuinely start to go, damn, I'm out here on some bullshit? Your people are fucking relying on you whether you want to acknowledge that or not. And more specifically, talking to the men. You made that comment. The automated came to your DM. You ain't even followed through on something that you know in your heart of hearts is important. That is the height of being reactionary instead of solutionary. You reacting to the news. That's why they keep running your ass all over the place. That's why you've never fucking amassed anything. That's why BGM was just me fucking going city to city. Solutionary University is me and my small motley crew of people just chipping away a little bit at a time. That's how we got in the brewing decision. Our work cited in the brewing decision. When are you going to fucking grow the fuck up and man the fuck up? Instead of pretending like, yeah, I'm going to do it and then don't. Again, your problem isn't lack of information. It's lack of follow through. If you want to be the person that actually wants to follow through, the link is below. But before you even sign up, bro, because it's going to be difficult, but it's going to be worth it. We could make you a better shooter, in better shape, and smarter. 99 days. I know what the fuck I can do. I did it for myself and others a bunch of times, right? Over 8 years. I am not tripping so much that if 99 days you do it, I bet you'll be in better shape. If not, I give you your fucking money back. It's not about the money. It's about we need more people solid that we're not placing Americans in this fucking roll of the dice every couple of years, every presidency, every local election, every state election. Because there's more solid people. I want you to become solid because if you solid, you're going to make more solid people. And all the rising tide rises all boats. Man up, man. Your people are fucking dependent on you. But I don't know. Maj, you too hard on people. Maj, you just want people to give you money. Maj, you just a libertarian. You don't get it. Maj, you like Thomas Massey. That whatever the fuck you want to say, put it in the comment section. If you get something right, I'm going to agree with you. You get some shit wrong, I'm going to disagree. But bigger than anything, y'all, tap in, learn, follow fucking through. My name is Maj Toure, the founder of Solutionary University. Hope to see you in a class soon. Be safe, be solutionary.